Let's get in it. Hey, everyone, no pops today. It's all back issue comics. My man, it's all about the comics today. It's that 1:30 time. Who's all here? It's rainy out here today. I don't know if it's rainy where everybody else is or not. Not today, Carrie says. Not today. All right, well, I'm just going to give it a minute here. Let some peeps catch up. Get on in time. We got some older back issues, some newer back issues. I actually got a run of cool comics to come through today. Right, Scotty? Exactly. Got a pretty cool book in my hand, but it's a newer one. I will say that. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? I don't think I have any Doctor Strange today, actually. I got Teen Titans graded, Spider-Man. I have some X-Men stuff, Silver Surfer, Man Bat, obviously Marvel DC. I've got Star Wars, Avengers, that type of stuff. I got a lot of single stuff of Venom, Spider-Man, Iron Man, a couple one-off books too. Got a lot of runs here, so you can pick up a run for a good price and read the whole story. No, Carrie, and then your comment the other day, I didn't quite get a chance to read it, but I will go and see if I got that book on the shelf still once we're done here and see if I can pull it aside for you, okay? So then that way it's taken care of. Scotty, yeah, they should be updated as they come in. So I can take a look and see what exactly they are for you and go that route. But yeah, let's get the show on the road. Let's start off. I got some issues that came in. If you guys missed out on this book, it's a pretty cool book. It's newer, but it's a back issue still because it is not out anymore. It's a thicker book. What I've got here is The Future Begins, or The Future Begins here, but it is Incoming. So it's Incoming #1. Pretty cool storyline. I read the book. Basically, they're trying to figure out who murdered a Marvel character. They're $9.99. They're brand new, but they're not brand new, if that makes sense. So this book came out, I think, in the beginning of the year. It was a big storyline to begin with, right away from Marvel. It came in the beginning of the year or last year, late last year, I can't remember. But I've got Incoming #1 for $9.99, and they're all brand new copies that just came through again. All right. How about next up? I've got The Red Goblin, Red Death #1. Again, it's not new books. These are issues that came out a little while ago. But I'm gonna stick with what they are. So they're $4.99. It's great looking artwork in this one. See the symbiote right there. Red Goblin, Red Death, #1 for $4.99. I've got a storyline here. I've got 4 books for $15. You have X-Men plus Fantastic Four. So you're going to get all 4 books for $15. And they're all individually bagged and boarded. So $15 for the whole set. Okay. Hopefully it's a charm, yes. All right, next up for 25 bucks, we've got X-Men. It's the Empire run. All 4 books, all in great shape, bag and boarded. So Empire X-Men, full run of 4 books for 25. Next up, we have a full run of Juggernaut. So you got Juggernaut number 1, number 2, again, all in great shape. Number 3, 4, and 5 for $25. So all 5 Juggernauts for 25. How about, do we have DC fans in here? My next set, Jesse Incoming was $9.99. They're brand new books. I've got Black Label Batman 3 Jokers. It's $23 for all 3 books. Looks like the William Dafoe Joker. And then check this out. You even get a card with the 3rd book, Batman and Joker. How cool is that? So all 3 Batman 3 Jokers for 23, and these are thicker books. So it's not like it's a small little comic. They're thicker books of all 3 Jokers for 23 bucks. With the playing card. Okay. Who's into J.J. Abrams? Scotty trying to sell it as a lot rather than all three. Otherwise, I'd have to go back and figure out the pricing, to be honest with you, because I know one of the books is worth more. Here I have a full run of all 5 J.J. Abrams Spider-Mans for $25. So you have the infamous cover here that started it all. Yes, they are the first prints. Correct. So we have the full run of all 5 books from J.J. Abrams of Spider-Man for 25. See if I can kind of. So you got the Juggernaut run for 25, 3 thicker books of the black labeled Batman 3 Jokers, and now you've got the full run of 5 comics of Spider-Man by J.J. Abrams. I know it's too bad because I got a lot more Spider-Man coming too. A lot more. All right, so if you guys are looking for good reads, what I did was I actually brought in some of the comics that I have been collecting that I've already read through that are, in my eyes, some really good reads. So this first one, we've got 5 books. They're all variant covers, and it's going to be $20 for the 5 books, okay? Individually bag and boarded, you have Marvel's Contagion. So you have the number 1 in the variant cover. So again, $20 for the 5. There's number 2, number 3, 4, and 5. And if you want to know a little bit about it, basically it's a virus, and there's almost all the Marvel superstars in this line that are helping fight the contagion. So all 5 for $20. All are variant covers, and all are in great shape. It definitely is a fun read. So if you're looking at something new to read, don't know what, these next 3 bundles I'm doing are all good reads. This next one though is actually a little bit cooler. Right? Exactly. So I got to take some of these out of focus. So Contagion's going to go over here, but I do have it for 20. Okay, next up, I have the. Wait a minute. Am I missing book 4? Oh, son of a bee. Uh-oh. I'm actually missing book 4. This is my fault. I wonder where it is. Dang it, I don't know if I want to do this now. Shoot. All right, if somebody's interested, I guess I am missing book 4, but I have Gotham City Monsters. If nobody takes this set, I'm just going to take it back home. The significance is I actually got this book autographed by the gentleman that wrote the storyline up at GalaxyCon last year. So you have 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. So I know it takes a little fun out of it. Maybe you could find 4 if you want. First one is autographed by the gentleman. I'm not going to take that too hard, but I'll do 25 on this set. It's a very good read. It's basically about the female shark version of like King Shark, Frankenstein's monster, Dracula, Clay Woman, and Killer Croc, and they're all fighting a certain villain that's trying to take over Gotham City. So it's actually a really good read, especially if you dig monsters. So 25 with the autographed number 1. Just missing book 4. Didn't realize that at first. Of Gotham City Monsters. Take Spider-Man out of here, put him back here. I'll take Juggernaut out, put that back there. Jesse, I can't do 15 on that. Not only do you have an autographed book, but you got 5 of them. I'd rather take it back home and then I'll get the 4th book again. It's a good read. I'd reread it. Oh, yeah, Jim would be all over that and Contagion. I bet you Jim would have took Gotham City, Contagion, and probably Juggernaut, to be honest with you so far. Hey, Michael. I got a lot of Spider-Man, Michael, including, I don't know if you ended up getting this whole run or not, but I got the J.J. Abrams run of all 5 comics here for 25. Now, another really fun read. This is a newer book, but we've got the new Man-Bat series, all 5 books. This one I'll do for 20 for all 5. It is a very good and fun read. So you got Man-Bat in the first book. Basically, Man-Bat is delusional. I'm going to leave it at that. The second one, he encounters the Suicide Squad. The third one, he encounters Scarecrow. Then he encounters Batman again because he does encounter him in the first. And then you got the finale. They're the finale. Not going to tell you too much about it. Absolutely love this cover. Beautiful cover there. But $20 for all 5 Man-Bats. It's a really good read if you want to learn about Man-Bat. He's one of my favorite characters from Batman, I'll be honest with you. I just think he's a dark horse character. So all 5 for 20. So let me do this. Oh, Tomas is here. Tomas, I'll bring back J.J. Abrams' Spider-Man series for 25 if you want them. All 5 books from the Spider-Man series for 25. All right, so here's a big one. All right, you want the Spider-Man one? All right, so what I have here is a whole run. It's a complete run. It is a total of 12 issues of Crisis on Infinite Earths. Sorry, I was going to say Infinity. So you have issue number 1. The whole run is $80, by the way. You have issue number 2. Issue 3. Number 4. Numero 5. There's 6. A lot of these books are actually $10 and higher, too, by the way, if you look them up. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. And 12. So all 12 books for 80 bucks. It's an older series by DC. They call it a maxi series. So 80 on that. Another newer book that came in, it's $9.99, but it's not brand new, obviously, is we have the Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle. So the Amazing Spider-Man. All right, Dave, that's a good claim. A lot of those books, like I said, they're 10 bucks plus. So the Amazing Spider-Man Full Circle for $9.99. But look at all the different characters that you get in here. Look at that one page alone. Got you, Tomas. Dave, I'm pulling that aside for you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. If anybody else wants a Spider-Man Full Circle, I do have several copies, by the way, in case anybody else would like one. So going back on a couple, I have a whole run of the new Batman or Man-Bat series for 20. Gotham City Monsters minus issue 4, unfortunately, and the first one is autographed by the gentleman who wrote this, Orlando. 25 bucks. And then I've got the Batman 3 Jokers right here, all three books that are thicker books for $23, and the third one even comes with a playing card, a Batman and Joker on it. And then I also had Marvel's Contagion, the whole run of 5, all are variant covers, and I did 20 on this run. 20 bucks for that run. Another run here, I have the Death of X run for $15. So you have number 1 there, number 2, number 3, and number 4. So all 4 of Death of X for $15. There you go. Tomas, I know this is a part of Spider-Man, but I don't know if you're into the Red Goblin. I've got these for $4.99. Red Goblin, Red Death, number 1, $4.99. If you're into that. Here comes a good storyline. 5 in this run. It is $45, but you'll see here in a second why. Okay, I got you, Tomas. We've got the Silver Surfer Black series for $45. So Silver Surfer Black. For $45. I remember when this set came out, it was a super popular series. Greg. Yeah, I know, but ask an employee. Don't just go. Yeah, grab an employee, please. There may maybe a box up front. All right, well, yeah, trying to go in our back room. All right, next up, we're going a little bit different from Image. I've got Death Dealer, a full run for $40. So Death Dealer issue 1, issue number 2, issue number 3, number 4 of the Death Dealer. I know there's Death Dealer fans out there. We get these figures in and statues in, and they sell pretty quick. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, too. So not only is it a full run, but you get 2 number 5s. So you have 2 different covers for number 5, cover A and cover B. So you have, in total, 7 books of the Death Dealer for $40. Got a couple different one-offs here. I also have a full run of Fight Club 15. I'm sorry, Fight Club 2, but then you also get the free Comic Book Day Fight Club book. So $15 for all these books. So there's your free comic book one. And then you have Fight Club issue number 1, or Fight Club 2 issue number 1, sorry. Issue number 2. Issue number 3, He's with Stupid. Number 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. So you get 11 books for $15. So even if it's a bad read, you're getting 11 books for $15. I'd say that's a pretty good deal. There you go. That's right. You don't talk about Fight Club. You just talk about the comic. That's the difference. All right, let's go over some singles here. First single of the evening. It's in pretty rough shape. For $8, you've got Nick Fury and his Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. number 1. Used to be a 20-cent comic. Let's see if I can get this in here. There you can see all the spinal cracks and whatnot. But we do have our first older book, Nick Fury and his Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. for $8. See if we have any G.I. Joe fans in here. I've got G.I. Joe Special Mission, issue number 1 and issue number 2 for $10. So you can get the 2 books from the G.I. Joe Special Mission for $10. If you'd like, here comes a key issue. Here comes a key issue. G.I. Joe number 26 in great shape. Anybody know what the key part about this issue is? Great shape. Can anybody tell me what the key part of this issue is without looking it up, cheaters? This right here is the origin of Snake Eyes, which This book will jump as soon as that movie comes out because the new Snake Eyes origin movie is coming out. So this book right here, the significance is it is the origin of Snake Eyes. Look it up if you don't believe me. $30. $30 on that bad boy. All right. Next up, we have Avengers number 227. Avengers 227 for $12. How about the newer series of Silver Surfer, issue number 1 for $4? So it's not the very first Silver Surfer. There's a couple. That Snake Eyes origin one's going to jump. I promise you. And it's in great shape. Tomas, I got some Spider-Man and Venom coming up. A good chunk. And then we'll get to Iron Man. Yaj, this one right here, honestly, I would say it's probably still in about a 6-8 range. I don't know how close I can get here for you, but you do have some minimal spinal cracking, which really isn't breaking the color too bad, but it is breaking it a little bit. It is the newsstand edition, but I'll see how close I can get here. I mean, it's in pretty good shape. I would honestly, and I feel like I'm pretty close when I'm grading these bad boys. I would say it's probably in that 6-8 range. I honestly probably wouldn't be hard pressed to say you could get a 7 out of it if you're grading it, but you know. Next up, I've got the last team up, Spider-Man and the Uncanny X-Men for $4. Got 2, 3, 4 spinal cracking right there. Okay, so I see Tomas claim and then Joe. What I need you guys to do, okay, so I got you, Tomas. Guys, when you claim, whatever you do, put the name of the title that you want in there so I know for sure, okay? Appreciate it. Next up, we've got a thicker book here. For $15, you have The Amazing Spider-Man 800 Variant Edition. So this is the Morbius cover. They call it like the Morbius cover because this is like homage to a Morbius cover. So Spider-Man 800 variant cover for 15. And the only thing we have with this one is right there. There you go. That's a good shot of it. That's the only thing that you'd have on this book. I got you, Yaj. Thank you. All right, next up for $4, we've got Venom, The Knights of Vengeance, number 1. Now, the reason this is only $4 is this is pretty hammered. and not hammered in a good way, folks. So you can see the true condition of this book. It's the reason it's only $4. Okay. It's still, this is one of those books I like to say if you're a big fan, and I do have you here, Tomas, but this is one of those books, if you normally don't see it, it's a good book to get as a starter. And then if you find one that's in better condition, we trade it out. We trade it out. That's what we do. This book is definitely in better shape. We've got Venom, Carnage Unleashed, Part 4. Very cool cover for $10. There you go, the new movie right there. That's what you're gonna see. $10 on that bad boy. Bad boy. John Varenkamp, 6 and you got a deal. 6 and you got a deal. How about that? Wait. All right, so no one took this one yet either. But didn't someone claim Avengers? Or is the other Avengers? I'm sorry. Okay. All right, John, I got you. All right, couple Star Wars books. What was the Silver Surfer Black info? So the Silver Surfer Black, it is the complete run for 45. All in great shape. And I can't remember what book it is. I'm assuming it's probably number 1 or it's this one. I can't remember. But one of these books is like a $30 book. Couple more Spideys here before we get to Iron Man. We got Spider-Man issue number 45 for $4. Now, I basically have all of them but number 2. I've got one. I'm sorry, I don't have number 4. I have 1, 2, 3. And you can have them for $12. Maybe it is a 3-part series. I was thinking it was 4, though. Claim SM. I'm sorry, SM. All right, John, you got it. Joe, what were you saying? Oh, thank you. Sorry. All right, so John, I got your pile. Joe, I got your 3 series right there. And then while I'm writing that one down, we also have part 1 of The Amazing Spider-Man, The Greatest Responsibility. See what we got for Iron Man fans in here. I've got some keys also. I've got normal Iron Man and the Invincible Iron Man. You know what? I can't get to those yet. Let's just keep going. This is the last Spider-Man, I think, or dang near. What you got here is The Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 281 for $6. You got minor spinal cracking in about 5 different places. Other than that, the book is in really good condition. So it's The Amazing Spider-Man versus the Sinister Syndicate. All right, Tomas, got you, sir. This is actually a really good read. It isn't super old, but it's the only one I have available. It's the variant cover of Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool, issue number 3 variant cover for $4. So $4, Absolute Carnage versus Deadpool number 3. You got it, Jesse. Appreciate the business. All right, Tomas. Appreciate the business. Next up, this is a Buffy the Vampire Slayer spinoff by Josh Whedon. We have the #1 issue of Faith. This came out about 5 months ago or so. Cool cover. It looks like Eliza Dushku or whatever her name is. That's who it looks like to me. Faith #1. Couple quick ones here that are newer. Ruins of Ravencroft, the Sabretooth variant edition cover for $5. Excellent shape. Great George Michael song. And then a beautiful cover right here. The part of Bane, or the City of Bane, we have issue number 82 variant cover with Bane crushing the city here. Okay. Now, forgive me, I'm not going to know all these, but we've got Iron Man issue 225 for $20. I can't remember the exact significance of this issue, but I know that it is a key. A lot of these are going to be keys. I probably started reverse, but that's okay. So Iron Man 225 for $20. This is in, God, I would say almost, I wouldn't say flawless, but it is dang near. This is easy an 8. Spine is in amazing shape. There's not one single crack on it. So $20 on Iron Man 225. We'll start with the lower end here. Issue number 33 of the Invincible Iron Man. It is, I would say, in probably a 5.5 shape for $15. So you can see the beefing up at the top there. The spine isn't horrible for, you're talking a 15-cent comic, which I don't know the year, but I'm guessing this is darn near Golden Age. Yeah, there you go. Thank you. So 15 on number 33 in the Invincible Spider-Man. You got it, John? How about issue number 100 for $5? Pretty good shape. We do have some spinal cracking. Staples are still in place. And it does not look like the staples have been replaced at all. It looks like they are regular. They're just up here farther. So real good shape for $5 there. David Selchow. Ba-bam. Next up, we've got Iron Man issue 152 for $5. Yeah, there are so many comics you can get. The one thing I always tell, I keep saying it, man, you're talking stocks as far as toys or comics go. This is where you want it. Back issues. You're never going to be able to see them again. You can't reproduce them the same way. Back issues is where it's at, my friends. 152, the Invincible Iron Man. Yep, that's right. The stealth armor. Yep. All right, David Selchow, I got you. The Invincible Iron Man issue 170 for $10. Now, this is is it Rhodey? Is that who it is? It's the first issue of Rhodey as Iron Man, I think. Oh, yeah, I was already claiming it. See, so if you're claiming it, you know what I'm talking about. Is it Rhodey, the first issue? Next up, Iron Man, number 194 for $10. I need dual cameras. One I can show the comic, so you can see the two spinal cracks there. Yeah, exactly. It's the first issue of him as the appearance of Iron Man rather than War Machine. It's where he takes over the suit. So number 194 for $10. All right, the next couple, we're going to start getting into some cool stuff here. Not super expensive either. So here you go. You have Iron Man issue 200, double-sized issue with the Iron Monster. Now this one is at 14 because you can see the spinal cracking on this. No, the series Witcher 2 isn't out yet, Carrie. So you got the newsstand edition. Okay. For $4, we have Iron Man issue 218. Now this book actually is in pretty damn good shape. Very, very minimal spinal cracking. Staples are in the right place. Corners are nice. $4 only for that book. Here comes the key issue. Key issue is this is the first appearance of Ghost from Ant-Man and Wasp. $15 for this cover. Now, as you can see here, I'll put that away. There is a little bit of, I don't know if it's rippling. So it's not rips, but it's like, rippling of it. So it looks like waves up top. That's why it looks a little darker. But the comic overall is in really good shape. All right, guys, you got that one. Congrats. And then the one to follow that up, 220, the second appearance of Ghost for only $5. Second appearance of Ghost for $5. Number 220 Iron Man. Cool cover. Is that the Death of Spy Master too, I believe? I'm pretty sure. It's like a twofer, kind of. All right. What's this one? Okay. All right, I got 3 books left, and then I've got a graded comic we'll throw out there at a starting bid, and we'll let it go for a minute. So the first one, I've got the full run, a series of X Fallen Angels. So in total, you get 6 books for $30. Okay, issue 1, 2, 3, 4, Psylocke, and 6. All 6 for $30. And then we have the Avengers issue 149. This one is probably in a 4, 5 to 5 state for $5. And then if you're a Star Wars fan, this next book is probably going to be a must-have if you like certain characters. We've got for you Darth Maul issue 2 variant cover, and it is for $40, the first appearance of Cad Bane, who there's rumors that he will be showing up very soon. Got you, David? So, Darth Maul, issue 2, variant cover, first appearance of Cad Bane for $40. This one, give it a year, we'll shoot up because there's rumors he's going to be in. Oh, shoot. I got 2 more runs. That's what I forgot about. I know this would be a Jim Cleveland run right here. I don't know if anybody else will, but I've got from Max Comics, Hellstorm, the Son of Satan. You get 5 books in the limited series for only $10. It's $2 a book. Hellstorm, Son of Satan, limited series 1 through 5 for $10. What say you? You know what? I think it's about the Son of Satan. I don't know. And then last but not least, before the graded book, we've got Conan and the Midnight God by Dark Horse Comics. For $15, you're going to get 5 full issues. I'll take a look here, Joe. So Conan and the Midnight God, 5 of 5 issues for $15. Oh, hey guys. What's up, dude? I'll be down here shortly. All right, let's take a look and see Iron Man 225. I don't see it in anybody's pile that I'm noticing, so it's got to be here. Well, I think 220 was the last one we did, right? Because that was the second appearance of Ghost. Unless, wait, did I start with 225 maybe? Yep. Okay. Here it is, Joe. Right there. All right, Joe. Thank you. And then last, guys, we're just going to start this on auction style, okay? So what I've got here is I've got a 9.6 CGC graded Teen Titans number 34. It is the first appearance. Now I'm totally blanking. I can't think of the name, but is the first appearance of Satana's cousin. And I can't remember his name, but it's really close to it, like say something. But $35 is what we're going to start it out at. A 9.6 Teen Titans issue number 34, first appearance of Satana's cousin. Starting it at $35 if someone would like to start us off today. Will it? It doesn't, though, unless it's on the back. No, it doesn't. It just says 1 year later storyline begins, but it doesn't say anywhere on here. Yeah, it doesn't. Crazy enough. I looked it up on Key Issues because I'm not familiar with Teen Titans, but $35 if anybody wants to start us off there. There you go. Yash, got it. Is it Zachary? I thought it's like Zantana, but it's like different. But all right, fair. You know what? I'm gonna do one more too. All right, no one's jumping on that one, huh? How about this one came out of my personal collection. Now the front cover, it's the Virgin variant. It is a little beat up, but I like it. Oh, John's gonna go with 35. That's a good book for $35. Honestly, on eBay, it's probably going for about 60 to 70 right now. So it's definitely worth the 35 all day. I'll give it to you for the 35. Okay, last book. Here we go. We've got from my Zach comes in late as I just gave it to him too. Sorry, Zach. So again, you got the first. It's number 1. You can see right there. Now the cover, you got a little crease here. It is a little dirty from obviously people touching it prior to, and you have a little crease right here. But what we have is issue number 1 of Wolverine, or I should say Logan, Goes to Hell. So issue number 1 of Logan Goes to Hell. $8. $8 on this one. You got it, Joe. All right. Would anybody like to see any of the books I've already gone over that did not sell before I close out the sale? I'd be happy to go back over them. All right, Jesse. Sounds good. Appreciate that. So, Joe, $8. Yours. If anybody would like, I can definitely go back here and I could go through some of the books that weren't claimed. I'd be happy to just run through the series, the prices, and then you guys can decide from there if you want them or not. Top of screen. Matt, I've got this 3 series of the Black Label Batman 3 Jokers for 23. So you get, they're thicker books too. They're the Black Label. You have 1, 2, and then 3, and 3 actually comes with this really cool playing card of Batman and Joker. So all 3 books for 23. All right, Matt, you got it. Here, let's just roll through them one time quick. So remember, we've got the Death Dealer series. It's a total of 7 books because there's a cover A and a cover B of issue number 5. But you've got all 7 books for $60 of Death Dealer. Okay. You've got the new Man Bat series for 20, all 5 covers. This was in my collection. I read through it already, so I'm bringing it in for someone else to enjoy. But I really do enjoy Man-Bat, so that's why. You've got, for $25, we are missing book 4, but you have book 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6 of Gotham City Monsters, which is a really good read. And the first one is actually autographed by Orlando, who did this series. I got this up at GalaxyCon in Minneapolis last year, or not last year, the year prior to. That's right, there were no Comic Cons last year. So 1, 2, 3, 5, and 6. Yep, it's a good read, Matt. It's a really good read. Where did I put those there? Okay. And then you also have from Marvel, Contagion. It's a good series, all 5 books, all variant covers. And basically, almost every Marvel character ends up being in the storyline fighting this virus that is trying to take over the world. Or basically New York City, of course, because everything's New York City, right? And I think I said like 20 on those 5, all variant covers. I also have the complete run of Juggernaut series for $25. All bagged and boarded, all in great shape. Okay, so 25 on that. Yeah, Jesse, I can go through those. Let's see. So Iron Man, you got Iron Man 220, second appearance of Ghost. If you remember, Yaj got the first appearance. You have number 218 for $4. Number 200 for 14. You got it, Carrie. Back to the Future, number 4. Iron Man 194 for $10. Ooh, City of Bane for $5, issue 82. Beautiful cover. Ruins of Ravencroft, the Sabretooth variant cover for $5. Some older ones, we have The Amazing Spider-Man, The Greatest Responsibility, issue number 1 of 3 for $9. You've got Venom, Carnage Unleashed, part 4 for 10. Claim City of Bane and claim I Am 194. Okay, let me go back. Sorry. So, Matt, I got you. I'll put this in your pile. Thank you. 194, Iron Man 194. Got you, David. Thank you. There it is. Okay. And then I think we ended here at Avengers 227. Yeah, so Matt, that City of Bane I brought in from my house because for some reason I had 2 copies of that cover, but I love that series and that cover. Now, Silver Surfer 1. This is of the newer wave, though, so that's why it's only 4. But this one right here, guys, if you are a comic collector, if you are a G.I. Joe fan, this is in great shape. I already went through this book, but some of you didn't see it. In great, great shape. And the reason this is a significance, it is $30, but this is going to shoot up because this is the origin story of Snake Eyes. So as soon as that movie comes out, this book will jump again. So $30 on number 26 G.I. Joe, Origin of Snake Eyes. And then you've got the 2 series of the Special Mission G.I. Joe for $10. All right. All right, everyone. That basically does it for the week. Hopefully you got some books you wanted. And then this next week, we'll get some more books out, and hopefully we'll find some more books you guys want or need. If there's anything else we can do for you, let us know. Otherwise, I hope you guys all have a great one. And you're not going to see me till next Friday on any sales because I'm outie. I'm leaving the state for 4 days straight. So I hope you guys all have a great week. Tune in Tuesday for the Funkos and new comic sale. All right, Matt. Bet. We'll get those going to you. I'll probably start having Bryce get some invoices out here still today for you guys so that we can get them out as soon as possible, okay? And then just let me know when you want to start the UPS, bud. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much again. Take care.